Okay, so this video I'm entitling The Good and the Bad, okay? This is 2008, this is my garden vlog. And as you can see, this is my garden. This is what I call my parking space garden for 2008. Okay? What I'm showing you here is the bad. It's failure. I failed to make a good garden this year. It didn't come out. You're probably wondering, why are you showing this? And the reason why I'm showing you this is, in gardening, there is failure. Not everything works out. Some things just don't work. And it's important for you to stay persistent, because there's a lot of disappointment in gardening, and it takes a lot of time to perfect your ways and to perfect your techniques, okay? What you're looking at is mostly weeds. I had planted a lot of seeds in the ground 2 weeks after Mother's Day. Mother's Day was going to be my planting day. And we had a really bad frost. So this is what's became of it. These are potatoes right here. These right here, these leaves right here. You can see the stems kind of go in the ground. Those are potatoes. And I think that's really the only thing that really came out of it. This is my humility. This is my failure. I'm just throwing fruits and organic, biodegradable things into the garden now. It's basically a complete failure. What I'm trying to do now is just build the soil. I didn't have anything useful come out of the garden this year. So I'm doing this vlog out of humility, saying, nothing came of it, but I'm going to keep going on, and I'm going to keep going on. Okay, so this is the good part of the garden. I had the bad, I showed my humility, I showed my failure. This is the good. As you can see, these are my tomato plants that I planted outside my house. This would be the south side of the house, which is a great side, a lot of sun. South side is a lot of sun, west side is a lot of sun too. These are getting about, I'd say about 11 or 12 hours of sun. Last year I didn't get a lot of tomatoes, had a lot of beans and had some really good corn and whatnot, but I didn't get a lot of tomatoes. This year I've gotten all tomatoes, but I haven't got anything else. So this is my one plant. This is my heirloom tomato plant. As you can see, the tomatoes are still pretty green. They haven't matured yet. I'm not in too big of a hurry. This right here, this is my Roma tomato plant. I've gotten a lot of Romas already off it. A lot of these are green yet, and I'll show you the crop that I got off it. This little plant right here, that's a lawnmower blade I used to prop it up. This little plant right here, this is my patio tomato plant. And this little plant right here is my green pepper plant. I need to weed it. Yeah, that's why there's so much grass in here. See, there's a little green pepper right there. This right here, this is my jalapeno pepper plant. Got a little jalapeno pepper right there. And we have more tomatoes. These are my Romas again. And there's a cherry tomato plant in there. Cherry tomatoes have been excellent this year. Another Roma tomato plant. Another cherry. And once again another Roma. A lot of these are still green yet. One thing I tried differently this year. I got a ripe one right there. Oh, that's too ripe. How about right here though? There's a good one. One thing I did different this year, kept a lot of bugs off, I think, is, see this right here? That's an onion. I planted onions in with the tomato plants, and I haven't had any infestations whatsoever or any bugs. The onions have kept away the rabbits and the bugs. All I did was put these cages up just for guidance for the stems, and been a winter. I haven't really done much of this garden. As you can see, this is this little black thing right here. This is the way I've been watering it. I basically just turn it on, run some real low water. I'll explain that later. And it's been working for me. Okay, so these are the tomatoes that I've picked out of the front of my house, from my tomato plants. We have a few varieties of tomatoes here. We have the cherry tomatoes. These are beefsteak tomatoes. These are patio tomatoes from the small patio vine plant. And these are all the Romas. Someday, I would like to own a farm like this, a family farm. But family farms are in danger, being bought up by corporations and developers. When companies buy up family farms, it drives the price up, making it impossible for people like me to buy land and get financed. Factory farms employ inhumane and unethical methods to maximize their shareholders' profit. So next time you're in the supermarket, try to buy from your local farmer and don't buy organic.